What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. This one's gonna be a little different. It's pretty exciting news. I just picked up a camera arm and I'm gonna start filming some deer hunts as well, so get a little bit more content out there. Now all my bow hunting stuff is all gonna be public land bow hunting. The only private land deer hunting I'm gonna have is probably my gun season stuff, just because that's the only spot that I hunt private land for deer. So I've been driving around this morning and I think I found a piece of public that I kind of want to get into. There's some pretty good trails coming out of it, heading into the ag fields across the road from the woods here. So I wanted to get out right when the rain stopped, but the rain stopped about an hour and a half before it was supposed to. And now I'm running a little late because I wanted to take a scent-free shower and I had some stuff I had to button up at home yet. And yeah, so we're gonna head out. It's pretty much just gonna be a dry run. I've never even been in this piece of woods, so I'm just gonna scout my way into there and see if I can find some hot sign, something worth setting up on. And hopefully I can stick a deer. I'm not gonna be too picky tonight. If I get a decent doe in there, I'll stick her, or you know, a buck that makes me happy, I would definitely not hesitate to pull the trigger on him. So stick with us. Hopefully we see some deer. If not, well, that's part of it, right? That's public land hunting. And like I said, I've never been in this piece of property. I drove by it today, just kind of did a little quick scout run, and I've scouted maps of it, but I've never been inside of it. So we're just gonna scout our way in there, and hopefully it's not a bust. I think I found a pretty decent spot. There's some bedding in front of me. The deer should be coming through to get to these fields that are behind me. I'm kind of in between bedding areas right now, but I'm thinking that they're going to come down this trail. It's a pretty beat down trail, so I'm assuming they're using it pretty frequently. I'm hoping they'll come down through here. They should turn. Coming through right over in here. I'm thinking that they're gonna come in and turn here. It should give me a pretty nice broadside shot. There's not much to pick from trees in here, so I had to get kind of creative with my tree. But I'm gonna go ahead and get set up here, and hopefully we see some deer movement pretty quick here. Well, we're all set up. We're all set up here in the tree. Pretty much just followed some pretty good deer sign all the way back in here. Found a good tree that I wanted to set up in, and that's kind of the decision that we made. I wanted to set up back over there where it's a little bit more open. Could have had a little bit more potential shot opportunities, but I couldn't find a decent tree to get into. So I decided to settle with this. It's currently 3:50, so the deer should start moving pretty quick here. Blue jays are kind of starting to wake up a little bit. I can hear them squalling around in here, so hopefully that means that there's some deer in here and they're moving around and starting to get up and stretch. Stay tuned. Well, it's about 5:30 right now. I haven't seen anything yet. It's kind of starting to sprinkle, so I might have to put the camera away here pretty quick. I didn't have very high hopes coming into this spot, just for the fact that I haven't been in here scouting it. I just found it on the map the other day, so it's hard to get mad about it. Especially right now, it's October 12th, so deer aren't moving very far in daylight. But a sprinkle light. Might change that. Might get them up and move around a little bit. Let's just stay tuned. Hopefully we see something here pretty quick. Like I said though, if I don't, I don't. If I broke down this property, actually scouted it the way that I'm supposed to, then I probably would. I'd probably see quite a few deer back in here, but I just wanted to come in here and give it a sit. It's supposed to rain overnight, so I'm not gonna hurt anything if I just get in here and get out of here. The rain will wash my scent away and I'll be alright, so. Just keep hanging in there. Well, that was an adventure getting out of there. Forecast called for some light rain, and I'm soaked. I took the camera off the arm about 15 minutes before the end of shooting light, and just because it was starting to sprinkle, I didn't really want it to get wet, so put it in my bag, and it started raining harder and harder, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna climb down and pack up and get out of here before it starts raining too hard. And as soon as I hit the base of the tree, I got caught in the middle of a downpour, and it completely downpoured until the moment I stepped foot out of the woods. So had I known that, I wouldn't have even gone out, because if I would have shot something, it would have washed the blood trail away anyway. So fun fact for everybody, don't trust the weathermen, I guess. This was just a dry run for the camera arm, just to kind of get used to everything and get used to setting it up. It's different, it's weird, but I will get used to it. Alright guys, it's a couple days later, we're back in a different chunk of public land. I'm here, there's no other trucks in the parking lot, so that's always a good sign. There is some water back here, so even if there was a couple trucks, you could think they were duck hunters. Somebody pulled in right in front of me, and then they just turned around and left, so whatever. The rut's gonna be kicking off here in a little bit, a couple days, well, about a week or so. I think it'll be starting to get pretty good, so I might do a little light calling. Does aren't safe today. And if the right buck comes by, if it gets me excited, I'm just gonna take him, or attempt to take him. So stay tuned, and we'll see what happens. That's public land hunting for you. At 7:40, I just had a guy come walking through. He must have been scouting, trying to still hunt. It's a little windy, but it's not terrible. But he didn't see me until he was right underneath me, so pros and cons to that. Pros, he's walking around, so he might kick something up and send it my way. Cons, well, he just came dropping through the woods pretty loud, so we'll just keep sitting tight and see what happens, I guess. Well, that happened quick. I heard something come tromping through the See the creek over here to my left. I'm in the same spot I sat yesterday. And that guy came in at 7:40, but I came to the same spot. I had a deer come through. It happened so fast and gave me a perfect broadside shot at 30 yards. And it might have been more like 32. It might have been a touch low. So I'm just gonna give it some time. I think it ran up over there and went down, but we're just gonna give it some time. We're gonna sit here till probably 8 o'clock or so. I'll climb down, I'll check the arrow, check for blood, and then I'll back out depending on blood, and I'll go grab everything else that I'm gonna need and come back in here. But it looked promising, so hopefully good things coming. Stomachache, so I'm gonna climb down, check that arrow, and then make a decision from there. Probably gonna end up backing out. Hopefully going to get the deer card if it looks good, so stay tuned. I just climbed down. I'll kind of give you a rundown of the setup here. So there's my climber. I was up in the tree right about there, so I had a pretty good backdrop. I'm gonna go check this arrow out. Just see what it looks like. And then make a decision based on that, what I want to do next here. So well, I was right about the shot being low. But other than that, it doesn't look terrible. It's missing a fletching here, but there's a little bit of white hair on it, but not too much. We got blood right away. Good blood too. I mean, I can see it spraying 6-7 feet in front of me, so I'm gonna stick this back in the ground. And deer cart, I think. And then hopefully we got a deer at the end of this trail. I'm not monetized yet, so I can do it, but I mean, just spraying blood. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, I went and got the deer cart. Now I'm walking up on the arrow here. I called some buddies, but they're all tied up, so I mean, it is Thursday morning. Most people work, but we're just gonna start following this blood trail and hopefully there's a deer at the end of it. Started following the blood trail here. I mean, there's a lot of blood. It's spraying all over the place. It's got bubbles in it, so it looks like a good hit. I'm just gonna creep my way along this, and I mean, I can see it 10 feet, 15 feet up in front of me. So I'm thinking it's down over there. But find out. We're getting close to where I last saw the deer. Still following the blood. I mean, now it's getting to the point where it's just, I gotta take a picture of this and send it to my buddies. I mean, it's a lot of blood. I'm thinking we're getting close to this deer. I think I see it. I do see it. Nice little buck. I mean, public land in Wisconsin. I'll take it. I'll show them to you guys. Little 4-pointer, but meat's meat, and I'll gladly throw my buck tag on him. I mean, with the amount of blood here, he he went down right away. As soon as I couldn't see him anymore, he was down. So now the fun part, trying to get him out of here by myself. So talk to you guys later. We're almost all the way out. I found a pond here on the way out. I'm gonna stop and field dress this deer in, and wow, what a workout getting that thing out of there. I wasn't even that far back. It's my first public land kill, so I'm happy with it. If I wasn't happy with it, I wouldn't have shot it. Shot wise, I was shooting pretty tight groups at home the last 3, 4, 5 months, so to hit it in the front, you know, I mean, it went in like right in front of the front legs and came back out there. I mean, that's why the blood was just spraying, but I don't know if I hit like an artery or what, but definitely gonna shoot my bow before I take it back out just to make sure. I might have hit a branch or something. There was a little bit of brush in the way of the shot, but not too much. So I'll go home and shoot my bow before I go back out and try her again. I still got a couple doe tags to use up, so I'm not mad about it one bit. Just a workout, that's for sure. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, hit subscribe, ring that bell so you're notified when I upload. I do have a couple goose hunting videos that are coming yet, so stay tuned for those. And I'm going to try getting out this weekend probably for muzzleloader season here in Wisconsin. So I could be real selective on that. I'm only going to shoot a buck that's decent. You know, it'd have to be my biggest buck yet. So I got three deer in the freezer, so I can be selective on that. I'm going to try getting Lloyd over here one of these days, and we'll do a video talking about our success, because he shot a buck on opening day of gun season on some public land, and kind of break it down a little bit, break this hunt down, break that hunt down a little bit, because I wasn't there, and try to talk about what we look for in a good spot on public land, and just try to help you guys out a little bit if we can. So stay tuned for that. Catch you on the next one.